Hello and welcome to Coca channel. My name is Gintara and let's start with 07 Pink from Kiko Milano. This polish is from their Power Pro line. I would personally describe this as a milky soft pink because of the formula and the color. It is on a sheerer side even after 3 coats. See, this is maybe my fault because I kind of forgot how these types of milky shades look patchy on rigid nails. Although it is nice of them to assume that my nails are as smooth as silk when in reality they are more like logs. Sadly, the patchiness bothers me so much. My Virgo-ness is very angry. I still am searching for a perfect nude for my nails that dries fast, and even though this shade looked beautiful at the store on my nails, it is simply not my cup of tea. I should say coffee since I don't drink tea. I would only drink Uncle Iroh's tea. Everything I ever tried in this world tastes like hot leaf juice. I also think that 07 Pink is simply too white for my personal preference. By the way, one thing I wanted to note that all Kiko Milano nail polishes I bought are extremely fast drying, which for some other mainstream brand, OPI, can be a little difficult to do. So I was very pleasantly surprised about the formula indeed. Nevertheless, even though 07 Pink didn't win my heart, I think many people would enjoy this shade because it does give the feeling of freshness on the nails. It looks super clean. It even reminds me of ballet slippers from Essie. Also, it looks like it should smell like bleach and toilet cleaner. That's how clean it looks. That is, if you are not like me and can look past the patchiness, because the price is kind of nice. Anyways, the next shade is from Kiko Milano Smart Line 76 Pearly Lavender. I find this shade is described quite well in the name, except I would add that it has a fine blue to purple shimmer in it. That shimmer does not transfer as brightly on the nails as it is in the bottle. But in general, it is a little more unique of a shade and that's why I bought it. It's somewhere in between blue and purple, a blurper. I think I will get a lot of use from it in spring. 76 Pearly Lavender requires 3 coats to reach the full opacity, and that makes perfect sense since lighter shades usually require more coats. And for the price, you just can't beat the quality. It is in a smaller bottle though, we have 7 milliliters of product here, which to me seems perfect actually because I didn't know if I like the shade. Also, the brushes of these polishes seem very nice and I have had 0 application problems. Well, 0 problems from the brushes, that is. I got 97 Iridescent Unicorn from the Kiko Milano Smart Line as well. I already knew that I will buy some polishes from Kiko Milano being in my home country Lithuania, because this brand is very much loved here, so naturally I wanted to try the brand for myself. This one is actually a topper filled with fine iridescent glitter. Those glitters don't have any unpleasant texture at all, given that I applied only 1 layer of top coat to it. It gives a sparkle more than anything really. If I look very closely at my nails, I only can see a very subtle pink sparkle that leans towards purple, a sheen if you will. Again, very fast drying and showed enough glitter only in 1 coat. That stained nail is a paid actor. It's a gift from Mooncat's Tyrannosaurus Hex. Double up on the base coat for that one. And now to the segment called Ogre Chic. I was at the Kiko Milano store quite a few times, and in different ones at that, yet they all didn't have the green that stole my heart. It's 88 Metallic Jungle Green. As the world's first certified green color expert,
I was shocked, honey. I was in tears almost.
And that is the only actual reason I vomited in Italy for 8 hours. And at that exact time we had a flight to Lithuania. Here is an amazing picture my husband took of me while we were going to the hospital. Some said that I had a complexion that even beloved Smeagol would have been jealous of. Others said that I look like I'm about to bite everyone and turn them into zombies. Someone even managed to do an exact replica of that picture, but like in a painting I found on Facebook. I should print that out and hang it on the wall to remind myself that the world without color green is just vomit. Anyways, after I got home, I realized that I may be slightly too dramatic and I should just ogrify my nails myself. Unfortunately, that requires basic nail art skills. Okay, let's do this. So firstly, I decided to apply some Kiko Milano 07 Pink as a base. I wanted to make a good base for flakies I'm about to apply, so I added some excess denied from Mooncat with the cheapest sponge I could find at the drugstore. Just a couple of dabs. Notice how I used a sponge side with excess denied more on the tips of the nails and blended upwards with a clean side of the sponge. Very important step to make a gradient. I personally don't add the nude polish for on-sponge gradient because I have no wish to clean around the nails ever. Also, I used a black jelly as a base instead of, say, one coat black for an easier blend. It is actually very difficult to work with stark black on the nails, in the makeup, and on the actual canvas. So don't blame yourself if a pure black to nude gradient looks muddy or not really like a gradient. Just blame everything and everyone else, because you are perfect just the way you are. I think Lady Gaga said it, and who are we to not trust Lady Gaga? Now for the flaky part, I chose Tyrannosaurus Hex, also from Mooncat. Yes, if you want a variety of green polishes, Mooncat has your back, and Backstreet's back is alright. I applied Tyrannosaurus Hex directly over Axis Denied, and it made the flakies pop so well. Also, don't forget to blend a little with a clean part of the sponge. And here we go, a nude green manicure. I have never thought this combination of words is possible in one sentence. Reminds me of what clients ask in retail stores. I want glossy matte lipstick. And I don't want to work in a retail Caprice, yet here we are.
Ogrified.
Anyways, since I haven't failed my beautiful flaky gradient, I got very cocky and decided to do some stamping. Don't be fooled, it's not as easy as it looks, but stamping is way easier than freehand, so yeah, let's do it. After a very careful consideration, I took this cobweb pattern. I only like 2 patterns from this plate and I am going to abuse them for my entire life. By the way, the stamping tool and the plate are from Moira. For the base, I use 76 pearly lavender, except for the ring finger, that's the stranger from Mooncat. The stranger stamped pretty well, but 76 pearly lavender decided just not to. Which is fair because it's a 3-coater, so I don't know what I expected. Hey, I'm just a simple smilf, and S stands for step, not for smart. Anyways, I got even more cocky and decided to freehand a spider. To my surprise, apparently I have no memory of how spiders look nor how to paint one. And since I wasn't good from the first time, I immediately decided to clean that nail and never try to freehand again. That is, of course, until I decide that I want to freehand again and miserably fail. Just added a few coats of the stranger and called it a day. Then I realized that instead of working hard and learning from my mistakes, I can just slap on a coat of ignorance by applying some flaky top coat. Of course, I chose Ogre unicorn skin from Hollow Taco, because purple on purple always looks good. I very often cover my mistakes with glitter. Also, if you ever meet me and I smell like coffee, just know that I probably spilled at least a half a cup of coffee on my pants. And that's why I usually wear black pants. Added some glossy top coat on the majority of the nails except the ring finger. On the ring finger I applied a matte top coat, just to spice it up. Anyways, this is another finished ogrified manicure. So there wouldn't be an awkward silence, I will sing you something while you watch my sexy nail montage. Hey!
Ogrified.
And if all else fails in nail art, you know what doesn't? Adding a few dots with a dotting tool. In my opinion, this is not even a nail art. Think of it as an ultimate lazy girl manicure. If you wanna go crazy, just add some colorful dots like I did here. But if you want to look more put together, add some white or black dots instead. For Halloween, I would also recommend ogre's blood dots. This wild manicure is very achievable and fast, so you're welcome. Don't add too many dots though, because it might look like nail chickenpox, unless you want to match your body chickenpox. Fun fact, in Eastern Europe, everyone with chickenpox looked like this in the early 2000s. Apparently, this green thing called brilliantinis žaliasis is antibacterial. Some people still use it. Anyways, here is another ogrified mani.
Ogrified.
So, Italian Chico Milano nail polish is fast drying and on the cheaper side. I am still disappointed I wasn't able to get my 88 metallic jungle green. Personally, the smaller bottle sizes didn't bother me at all. Of course, I would love them to venture out a little bit and create something a little bit more interesting. I personally would love to buy from them, but as an experienced nail polish collector, I'm just having a hard time to find something a little bit more unique to my collection. That being said, if you are on a hunt for basic essentials for a cheaper price, I think this is your brand. Also, mainstream polishes tend to have an array of nudes, and that's where indie polishes lack in my opinion. My favorite color out of the bunch is of course 76 Pearly Lavender. I think I will get the most use out of that one, especially in spring. And my least favorite was 07 Pink. Anyways, if you like this video, please subscribe. You can still support me on Patreon, I will put the link in the description box below. And thank you so much for watching, have a nice day, bye!